Welcome back to the Sonali Othit Football Night. We are discussing the District Cup today, which is on the 16th of September, which is this coming Sunday. It will kick off at 10 a.m. sharp. There we have four teams, four districts representing Habiganj, Sunamganj, Maulibajar and Sylhet. Now I have with me a few more new guests, which we will discuss this tournament coming up. Can I firstly introduce the chair of Sonali Othit UK, Jamaluddin. I think he's representing Sunamganj today because he is from the Sunamganj district, Jagannathpur. And we have here on my left Shafiqul Islam. He is the manager of the 40-plus team of Sunamganj district. Welcome to the program, Shafiq.
Thank you, John.
And I also have a new guest here, Muhammad Nasir Bhai. He will be representing the Habiganj district.
Assalamu alaikum.
Viewers, please do remember to be there on Sunday, this Sunday, not to be missed, because this is a very unique tournament. You will be representing your districts, home districts, whichever district you are from. If you're from Sylhet, you must be there. Any part of Sylhet, the Greater Sylhet Division women, which is Habiganj, Sunamganj, Maulibajar and Sylhet. Nashbhai, can I come to you, please?
Yes, sure.
In regards to your preparations for the Habiganj district team, how is it going?
Alhamdulillah, so far it's been good. It's not the first time, of course. We've more or less gone through it already, so gained a lot of experience. And I think with the success that we had from our Habiganj, the Upazila Cup victory, I think that's really motivating a lot of players within the camp. And inshallah, it's going really well. And everyone's looking forward to it.
I mean, there's one problem I see with the Habiganj district team. Most of your players are from north, and you do have some players who are based in London. But how do you manage to get together for training or any friendlies to prepare for this district cup?
I think mainly I have to say a big thanks to the brothers in Birmingham, in Oldham, and around the north, yes, northern area. They put in a lot of time and effort. They have their training session on a regular basis, try to get together as often as they can for the preparation for the Upazila and also for the district cup as well. And obviously, it's a lot of credit goes to them. I think we've got quite a number of players here, maybe in the London area or maybe in the West, but we just need to actually try and get that message to them and say, look, come on board and join us. It's moving on in the right direction. I think maybe another year or so, I think we'll have hopefully twice the size of the squad that we have now.
I hope so, because what I can understand, there are a lot of Habiganjis and Habiganjis around, and it's about time. It's a matter of time that people come like the other Upajilas are coming. Like it's a household name now. This competition, or this Upajila or district. So it's about you motivating your fellows to this competition. I'm sure, as you said, maybe next year you should have a stronger team. Coming to the team in district team, Habiganj district team, would you say it is stronger because Upajila won by the Habiganj team, which is your district?
That's right, yeah.
And I think a lot of their players qualify for the 40-plus team.
Yes, certainly. Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a stronger team than last year.
Well, I hope so, because then there are a number of players who actually took part in the Upazila Cup. We've got quite a few of them, and they are 40 plus, of course, yeah, and they're good quality players. I'm not going to name any individual because it would be injustice. There's so many, quite a few of them, so they're really, really good. So inshallah, yeah, the Upazila Cup is I think it's the one that inspiring everybody to say, come on, let's go and do the double. Really, yeah. So
I would need your help in the coming up with the 5 nations of the Sonali Othit 5 nations coming up.
Inshallah.
So I'll come back to you, Nashbhai, in a while. Coming to Shafiq, the manager of 40-plus team. How is your team doing, Shafiq, for the 40-plus coming up on Sunday?
We start the first training session on last Friday, so because we don't have so much time. So it's looking good. We've been playing for the last 2 years. We won the first year. Last year, unfortunately, we lost. So team looking good. We'll saw him probably 3-4 new faces rather than the same squad. Looking good so far.
So how many men do you have in your squad at the moment?
So far, we've got 28-man squad. So I have to cut down a few of them.
So do you have any friendlies before the tournament?
One friendly coming on Monday, tomorrow, that is.
Tomorrow?
After tomorrow, we'll decide.
Where is that? If you want to audience to know about
Green,
it.
8:30.
8:30, Mabley Green.
Mabley Green plus Sonali Othit.
You're playing the Sonali Othit team?
Yeah. So it should be a good game.
That should be a good game, yeah.
the local players coming for Sonali Othit.
I understand
unfortunately, I'm Sonali Othit manager as well. So I need a bit help from Jamal Bhai to help me out that.
Okay. Far as I can remember, you weren't here last year when the district
that's
team
right.
playing.
I wasn't here last year, but I'm really thankful for the thing Joshi done a lot of hard work last year. But unluckily, we lost in the final. But that's how it goes. So he's with me this year again.
You did beat them in the qualifying rounds, though.
I had, but I wasn't there. But I don't know what happened in the final.
So what's your prediction this year?
This year, well, we'll go stronger like the first year. I'll give it a go, and we'll try our best to win it again.
Out of the other three teams, which do you think is the strongest opposition?
Last year, I wasn't there last year. I can't say much about last year about the two teams. So far on paper, there's a lot of young, fresh leg for the Sylhet team. Yeah. I know 4 or 5 of them, they just made it to 40. So to me, they look very, very strong, especially Sylhet. The other two teams, I haven't seen them playing last year, so I can't really say much about the two.
Thank you,
But Sylhet look very strong.
Okay, thank you. Chair Jamaluddin, shall I ask you a question on Sonali Othit or shall I ask you a question on the Sunamganj district? I'm going to ask you on the Sunamganj district because Sonali Othit every week is covered by you or someone in Sonali Othit. So I think you're in the committee of Sunamganj district.
No,
you are not.
I'm not.
But you are one good advisor of the Sunamganj district. I know you know a lot about what's going on inside. How is Sunamganj doing?
Well, first of all,
can you come on both the 50 plus and 40 plus?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank the Sunamganj district committee for their hard work and effort to bring this event, the team together, and to make it success. They put in a lot of hard work behind the scene. So thanks to Sunamganj district committee. 40 team, obviously, like the manager is here. He said, they have done, I think, one training session. The game is tomorrow against us, Sonali veterans, Sonali Othit, which is tomorrow 8:30. 50 plus teams for last few weeks, not last week, but before that, they've been training for a couple of weeks. Just get together, one session a week. Look good. But, it's...
I heard they did a session of 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, we had last week. We had a game against our 49ers, Sunamganj 49 under 50s, and we beat them, I think, in 3 games.
Wow.
So we look strong, but, on the day, you don't know, the cup, on the final, if it's 1 game or 2 games, on the day, whoever plays better, it could be anybody's, but look good.
Okay, well done. All the best, Jamal. I'm going to come to Amdad. I'm going to move away from the district cup competition for a while. I'm going to come and touch you on, that tournament we had last Sunday, the Community Cup.
Yes.
So now the Community Friendship Cup. I think your team won it, and yes, you were one of the squad members of that team. What do you think about this Community Cup?
Again, you're making me refer to concepts again, Joan Albai. So the concept, my understanding, the concept behind the Friendship Cup is bringing together a group of players who may not be playing at the elite level in our community, or the level below that, or the level below that. For example, if you look at ILFL Thursday night, I'm just taking it, they've got three divisions.
Yeah.
It's not even in those. It's not even in the 3rd division. It's the category below that as well, as I call it, the undercard, and which is often forgotten about and a lot of times neglected about. And for many years, I have been talking, shouting, screaming, advising people to go out sometimes outside of the goldfish bowl and look at these players who they may not be interested in playing competitive football at that level, but on a Thursday night, on a Tuesday night, on a Wednesday night, they play regularly with their friends at Mulberry School or any other leisure centre. But they're fantastic players. And then you've got very average players who mix and match it. So then Sonali Othit came up with a wonderful concept of the Friendship Cup, where he had that level of players, as I call it, the undercard, who came together. And it was wonderful because I had the pleasure and the honor of being captain of Bancroft Football Club. And we were playing against players who are not so celebrated within our game. Those who may be both left-footed, those who may struggle to run with the ball sometimes. But
every team gave you a hard game, didn't
every single team. And whoever came there thinking to themselves, oh, this is going to be a group of players, which Ashraf Bhai was there himself, Jamal Bhai was there. Jamal Bhai was on and off the pitch, as well as you yourself was there as well, Jamal Bhai as well. It was a wonderful advert for our game and our community as well, because, again, this is football, especially vets football. You don't need to beat 3-4 men. If you've got the heart and the desire, you cannot be. If I'm playing against Jamal Bhai, and I think Jamal Bhai is a celebrated player within our community. Let's just take him as an attacker. We know he's a defender, but he's an attacker. Let's just take him as and Jamal Bhai has got a fierce reputation. But if I'm little old me, I'm thinking to myself, today, Jamal Bhai is not going to beat me. I come onto the pitch with that philosophy, that a man who does not want to be beaten cannot be beaten. And that was evident last week. And again, this is Sonali Othit. You put in the seed in the ground, because this is not the first year of the Friendship Cup. You've been watering it. And now you've got the same level of players. For example, if I'm correct, we had prior to Bancroft, us winning it this year, we had the same team winning it the last 2 years. Yeah, so you can see you've raised the level now within that level as well. We've raised it, so we had a new champion this year as well. Next year it's going to be even more champion, because they were not happy to lose their title this year. They were not. Upset, so you can see the standards are going. And again, what I'm saying, it's not just about football. Number one, it's about engagement. Number two, it's about fitness. There are people there who have been training for the Friendship Cup. They're never going to make it into the Opposila team, etc. But and this is all thanks to Sonali Othit. And I just want to finish by saying it was a wonderful day. Lovely curry at the end. We were banned from having the curry before we won the final. And it was catching up with friends, elders, neighbours, community, and we lifted the trophy as well. What's not to like that?
Thank you, Amdad.
It was a picnic.
Well said.
It was a picnic
day.
It was a black picnic day. Just coming back to the District Cup. Nash Bhai, we for the past few years, we had this 50-plus team is Sunamganj and Sylhet. We are missing out on Moli Bazaar and Habiganj. I want to know when Habiganj is going to come into that format.
We'll try maybe next year, perhaps. We can.
The Moli Bazaar have said next year they will do definitely, but this year they only got about 7 to 8 players.
Yeah, I think it's very limited for us. It's very limited over 50. But inshallah, perhaps next year. We're working on it. We thought about it last year as well, and this year we try and put few numbers together. It's still, I think, in the picture. We are not completely out of it yet. But
no, definitely not.
Let's see.
I mean, you are one of the crucial players when it comes to 50 plus, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I'd certainly be in that team.
Yeah.
Can I make a request on national TV that Nash Bhai actually brings a team together of over 50s for the spectacle? It's a football festival, first and foremost, and it's a celebration of all of us. And what it is, if they turn up, I guarantee you, Nash Bhai will come back and say, I don't know why we did not participate in the previous tournaments as well. So I'm laying down a challenge to the other two teams that please come together and join in the festival on Sunday.
Nash Bhai, did you watch the Sunamganj versus Sylhet 50-plus match last year?
Not that, because I was away. I went to Hajj last year, so I was away.
Something.
The one before that I was here, and it was really
last year was
fantastic,
special. I mean,
really fascinating.
The way it was organized, the way it was started.
Nash Bhai was a battle.
Really, seriously.
This man finished us off.
Sorry, gentlemen. We'll have to go for another break. Dear viewers, we are going for another quick break. We'll be back very shortly. Stay with us.